right, sounds good. I will get my screen up. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I'm super excited that you guys are all listening in. I'm kind of blown away at how many attendees are in there now. Last time I checked, it was 26. So if anyone joins while we're looking at this, then that's even more. So that's a lot. But we're super excited because we're very excited for this summer. So as you guys know, National Council of Chapters is happening this year. So we're super excited. It's this summer coming up. So we wanted to reveal a lot of stuff that's going to be going on, a lot of things for some of our, alums or, veteran attendees, all the things that usually tend to happen, things you guys can look forward to, like always, some changes and some additions. But then for a lot of our young actives or anyone who's coming back but that still has not been to a National Council of Chapters, we're excited to kind of reel you guys into some of the fun that's going to be happening. So if you guys can envision, for those who've never been, kind of like your get-together weekends or your conference weekends and those things like that. It's like that, but on a bigger and better scale. So instead of just a weekend, it's going to be a lot more days. So it's a whole week of us together in Kappa in fellowship, in worship, and study, and spending a lot of time together, getting ready for the new year, but also kind of closing the past year together, get ready for the next 2 years so we can meet again, and 2 years later as a full group again. So yes, 2017, we're theming it The Amazing Race. So I can't see any of your comments, but feel free to chime in and make a comment on the chat if you've seen the show, liked the show, loved the show. But if you've never seen it, it's basically a race around the world. So they're in 2 teams, and they go around the world, and they have clues and roadblocks and all these different things that they have to do together as a team. So we decided to use that theme to go along with our theme for the entire year. And our year is going to be labeled To the Ends of the Earth. But the week for Council is The Amazing Race to the Ends of the Earth. So we're going to use a lot of the stuff from the show to kind of make us very excited for the year. But the year is going to base off going to the ends of the earth. And I'll read you guys a little bit of a blurb of kind of what we're meaning by the theme statement for that, but a lot of that big theme statement, everything will be revealed at Council. But I want to kind of put an idea in your head and get you guys excited about it. So we spent the past year, and we were learning how we are fearfully and wonderfully made, created in God's image. Why did we do this? Because we belong to that Creator. We're His creation, made to worship and bring glory to Him. And as we have grown and continue in Christ-likeness, we bring Him greater glory, and the light of Jesus radiates from within us. We are called to shine this light and represent God and the values of the kingdom to the world around us and the world far away. He's made us a light, and though this is our opportunity to go to the ends of the earth with that light. So that's where we got this, and of course, going to the ends of the earth, how fun would it be to do the Amazing Race? So that's what we're doing. Here's the location. I know that we've sent it out to a lot of you already. We've had the wonderful video that was made, but reminding you, Westerville, Ohio, which is a suburb of Columbus, Ohio. Otterbein University, June 26th to July 1st. So we're very excited. Make sure that is already on your calendars. The countdown has begun. It is already February, so make sure you're looking for that in your summer. Oh, this one slide did not work. Hold on. I'm going to fix it. I'm sorry. Pause. I moved it. Okay. So some highlights for the week. Pardon? Let's see. So we have the List One program and leadership colloquium speaker as normal. So we'll talk about who that might be, so you can guys get excited for that. Some of the workshops that we're going to be doing. Here's a few of them, but there's going to be more. So here's some ones. We're going to have talking about handling adversity. A lot of us go through a lot of very tough times in general in life, but in college or as adult women or being mothers or in the workforce. And how we can handle that, and learning from some of our sisters on how they go about doing that. Devotional coloring. So kind of a little bit more fun workshop, but a little bit of fellowship and study with that as well. Member retention, I know that a lot of our chapters could really benefit from a little bit of learning how member retention works, what tactics you guys can use in your active chapters and your own chapters. Members are coming back, and what you can do to keep them involved in Kappa and kind of filling your gaps and bridging everyone back together. And like I said, there's going to be more. We have our big banquet every year where everyone gets together for a fancy dinner and fancy clothes and has a good time together. Legion of Light ceremony, celebrating those sisters that are serving Christ full-time in ministry. Memorial service, so remembering those of our sisters who are no longer with us and have joined the Church Triumphant, so able to celebrate them together. Fun night, it wouldn't be a Kappa Phi weekend without fun night. So we'll tell you a little bit more about what goes on with that. Tour of Rooms, Rose Run. I'll discuss a little bit of those in a second, too. Council T-shirts. We're very excited for these. Jennifer, I don't know if you want to chime in just a second, but here's kind of a visual of what we're doing and some prices, and we'll kind of have some more promotional things for the weekend. Jennifer, do you want to maybe chime in?
Yes, I would. Can I share my screen? Let me see if I can do that.
Karen, is there a way for me to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to find where Jennifer is. It's not in alphabetical. I thought it was in alphabetical order, but
if you're on the chat part of GoToMeeting, you can click the share your screen button and it'll ask the presenter if you can do it.
Does that do it? Does anyone see my screen?
Yeah. I see it.
Okay, good. Okay, so I have the same picture, but I was going to show you this link down here. So we're going to have various styles and prices. You will pay on this crispyprint.com website and pick up your shirt at council. This link is on our Kappa Phi website as of tonight, but I was going to show you what the order form looks like when you go to this website, because there are a few options, and a couple of the options have different size ranges. So I just want everyone to be aware of what this is. So we're going to have all gray, and it's going to have that Kappa Phi logo on the front.
Are they all the same color gray or different, like it's showing there?
Two of them they're all labeled dark heather gray, and the two on the left are the same brand, Bella and Canvas, and the one on the right is, I can't remember what the one on the right is. It had a bunch of letters on it. So they could be different colors, but they're all labeled dark heather gray. So the t-shirt comes in these sizes here, small up to 2X, and you can see the prices of 15 to 18. The long sleeve is 17 to 20, and then the hoodie is 22 to 25, and that one goes up to a 3X. And all of those, like I said, will be available at council for pickup. The deadline for ordering, I believe, is June 5th. And that's just so that, yeah, it says at the top, ends June 5th, and that's just so that we can have them printed and ready to go in time. The V-neck, I was asked if it is unisex or women's. This one and this one. So the V-neck and the crew long sleeve are both women's sizes. Does anybody have any more questions about that?
Can I make a quick comment?
Yes.
This is Nicole. To find this section on the website, go to the members only section and remember how to log in not your username. Your active chapter name is your login and your password. There you will go to events, National Council of Chapters, and then pre-order council t-shirts. There's a little bit of information there, and the link that Jennifer just pulled up right now.
Okay, and then back to you, Sam, and then later we'll share mine again when we talk about the other items.
Perfect. How do I get the screen back? Okay. Karen is the master. Okay. Perfect. Alright, like she said, there'll be other promotional items that we'll talk about a little bit later at the end when we have some other miscellaneous info. I also want to go over with you guys some of the leaders that we're very excited to have with us. We have Anna Gilizette, who's going to be part of our team. She's going to help NPC out and do some of our amazing Bible studies, and also with that, we'll be coordinating some small group stuff. So we're very excited. So this is a picture of her and her husband and her young one. They're very cute. And so we've been working with her. So if you haven't, many of you guys probably have not met her. But you guys will get to meet her, and there's some information about her. But we're very excited, so she'll be local. So that will be very exciting to have her part of our team. Illustrated Program and Leadership Colloquium. This is Nikki. We're very excited to have her come out for us. Karen has done a lot of her Bible studies and has been in contact with her. And her information is this information is also on the Kappa website about her. But she's a Proverbs 31 ministry speaker and best-selling author of the book and Lifeway Bible Study, 5 Habits of a Woman Who Doesn't Quit. She's a wife to Chris, mom to 3 girls, Taylor, Hope, and Kennedy, and one slightly famous pug, Herman. So we're very excited to have her. So, Karen, I don't know if you have any other info that, since you know a little bit more about Nikki and have done some of her stuff, any comments that you want to add about Nikki?
I would just say that I think regardless whether you are an active or alumni, Nikki will be speaking to your heart. She is a very down-to-earth person. She will make you laugh. She will make you cry. But she will, more importantly, make you reflect upon God.
Perfect. That's awesome. So we're actually going to put the Illustrated Program and Leadership Colloquium together this year and let her kind of do a very big presentation because she kind of fills both of those spots for us. So the fun and entertainment make us laugh, but at the same time challenge us in ourselves as Christian leaders and lights in the darkness as Kappa 5. So there's info about her. She has an Instagram, and then also there's more info on the website. I think her link wouldn't transfer over for some reason into my PowerPoint when I tried to do it, but she also has a website that is on our website that you can look up information about the speaker for council. So that's exciting. Fun activities, like I mentioned earlier, so I'll kind of touch on these a little bit, but we will have like a rose one. So for those of you who are active already, want to be active, or working on being active, or just love cheering on your sisters, we do kind of like a 5K fun run where we'll be mapping out a course and going for a run. So whether you want to walk, run, watch, have fun, it's very nice to do. We started a couple councils ago. It's a tradition that we've continued, and so it's a very fun way to kind of do some more activities that you normally do with other friends, but do them with your Kappa Phi sisters. Tour of rooms. So this is an oldie but a goodie. So tour of rooms is basically the ability to decorate your living space, so a dorm room or the little room that you guys would be staying in at council, and theme it. So we have a couple different themes that we do every year. Many times the best Kappa Phi related theme, whether it's roses or whether it's lambs or something related to that. This one we're also going to give out awards for the best one related to the theme. That's why we also wanted to let you guys know what the theme is. So if you guys do it Amazing Grace, or for a location specific, or maybe your hometown or your chapter's hometown or something like that. Basically just fun to decorate, and then everyone walks around to all the other rooms, then we kind of vote and have a good time with that. And take lots of fun pictures. Fun night. Like I mentioned, nothing like Kappa Phi without lots of fun. So we'll be having fun night one night where there's skits, the ability to do singing, any kind of talents that you have. We usually have a lot of jokes, a lot of good pictures. And that's where those who've been through council for different years, because we'll kind of see what it means to have gone to a lot of councils and councilettes and how that'll go. So for those of your actives, you'll kind of learn all of that stuff when you guys come. So we're very excited for you guys to be part of that group. Then the banquet. So the banquet is a time, like I said, for fancy party clothes, Kappa Phi awards, and food. So we all get dressed up really nice. You get awards for the year. So active and alum chapters, the active awards. That's when we hand out the LaSword Cup and all the different awards throughout the year for all your different excellence as active chapters, as well as letters of commendation. And then for alums, those awards as well for membership and activities and supporting those active chapters. And then food, like always. So lots of food and fun that night as well. And then we usually have tons of pictures. The amount of pictures we take, you can ask. I know Becca's on the call. You can ask her probably how many memory cards she went through 2 years, or 2 years ago at the last council, just taking photos at the 100th celebration. So lots of fun and lots of photos. Also at council is elections. So if you've ever been interested in running for a national executive board position, wanting to be a part of us, wanting to be part of the group, helping us do different things throughout the year, etc., this is the time to do it. Or do you know someone else who you think would totally rock it, who would be great working on the board, great helping us out with different things? Elections are held each council for positions on NEB. Majority of them, I believe, are all open every year except sponsor and some of the other appointed positions. But if there's any talents and fun things that you have or things that you love to do or any way you'd like to be a part of council or of NED, please let any of us know, as well as ask us about how you can potentially be part of the board in a very specific role as well. For example, the shirts and hoodies that you guys just saw, that design was actually made by Beth Hershing, who is in Kappa Phi, who has a design background, and she's very talented. And so we were able to use some of her talents, and it's kind of fun because now her design is going to be featured on a Kappa Phi shirt for years to come. So if you have any of those talents, whether you're great with the internet, you're great with this, you have other things, please let us know. We would love to keep you guys involved on a national level or at different events like council, etc. So always reach out to us. Mission trip. So we're very excited to reveal the mission trip. We want to get the word out as soon as possible. This was sent out in a Facebook invite, but we're kind of reiterating it to you guys, so you guys can know more about it as well, and then we'll talk about it again at council. So San Felipe, Mexico, very cool place to go on a mission trip. It's going to be June of the following year after council, so not 2017, but 2018. $475 per person plus your airfare to get to San Diego, and the passport. And lots of different fun projects. So working with the orphanage, work at the rehab center, lead Vacation Bible School, host a dinner for seniors, or conduct a ladies' meeting for the Mexican Leadership Conference. All the jobs will be assigned once they kind of know who is attending and what your guys' skill sets are. And then there's the deposit for the date. But if you guys have any questions, inquiries, wondering kind of how it works, etc., Karen's your lady to go to. She will know most about it. But we're very excited for this opportunity because this is kind of a really cool project, and it really goes along with our theme, going to the ends of the earth. Here we are as Kappa Phi, going to a different country and really kind of making ourselves lights in his darkness, going into different places and outside of our comfort zone. So it would be a really amazing opportunity, and remember, it's the following year. So it allows you to kind of set some money aside and really pray for it and put it on your hearts to see if this is a way that you can be a light for him. Council, sign me up. You right? You want to go? I know you do. So how do you register? Online is actually the greatest way. But of course, there are other ways to do it as well. But right now, the prices, we're kind of going through that little flux where the price is going to be a little bit better. So Wednesday, February 15th, which is next week, get your stuff in at Amanda McKinney. Council registration is $325 with a $100 non-refundable deposit if your registration is postmarked by midnight that night. It says tonight, but it's that night of the 15th. Tomorrow or the day after on the 16th, that price will increase to $350. Registration can be found online under Events, Council, and the Members Only area. Do you need financial help? You're not really kind of sure about it. It's not something you're looking at the price and you're kind of worried about it. Fundraisers are obviously a great way to help, but reach out to alum chapters near you, core level and NEB level. We do have the ability to apply for financial aid for us to help you guys out with the cost of council. But remember, it's February 7th, so you have 4 months to start setting some money aside. So even if you're not ready to sign up yet on the 15th, but you think, you'll definitely still want to go, you have a couple months to start putting that money aside, but we will need, I don't think I have the final deadline for registration on here. Amanda, I believe Amanda's on the call. Can you tell me what exactly that final registration day is? Is she here?
I don't think she is on the call.
Okay. I wasn't sure if she was. Do you know what it is off the top of your head, Karen?
I believe we said it needed to be in by May 31st.
May 31st. Okay. That's what I thought. Perfect. I added it. I'll say May 31st. So make sure you guys have that into us. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity. Now, if you're worried, I don't know if I can get that whole week off. I know there's certain things that I want to see that I don't want to miss. Or I live in the Columbus area. My work schedule doesn't allow me to have the whole week off, but I can take a couple. We have the ability to do Council Day specials. This is a new thing this year, but we want to be able to do this so you guys can still attend some of the specific things that you might want to. So we kind of have 3 different specials going on depending on the day of the week, or if you want to do a couple of them, that would be awesome, or all 3, but you're not going to stay, on campus, etc. Say you maybe live close. Here's the ability to do that. So like Tuesday would be the guest speaker. So this would be basically the leadership colloquium and the LaSword program, and basically spending time and really learning from Nikki, which is going to be definitely, like we said, one of the highlights of this week. So that would be Tuesday from 9 to 1. Wednesday from 3:30 to the evening, that would be some workshops, dinner, Legion of Light, and memorial service. So a lot of the wonderful services and the workshops that we do. And then Friday is going to be the installation of the new officers for national level, and then that formal banquet like we talked about. So depending on if you live close, this is definitely an option. So if you're worried that you can't do the whole week due to work or something, please don't count us out, because you're definitely not going to want to miss a lot of these events. So these are great things that you can still come to. So this would be the same way. Please mail these. I believe this form was also posted on Facebook, but you can send this information to Amanda McKinney as well. So either way, whether you're going to do all of council or some of council, if we really want you to do something, you can definitely make sure that you're there and attending these events, and she's the one you're going to send that information to. And then did you, Jennifer, do you want to talk about some of the other items?
Yes, I do. So as I put on Facebook today, we are going to be offering some promotional items for chapters to purchase. That way you're not the one purchasing 250 or 500 of some specific item. We are going to purchase the bulk amount and then sell it to chapters in individual bundles. And so I wanted to show you a couple of those things that we will be ordering, and then here's kind of the guidelines for it. You'll pre-order by chapter. I don't want 10 people in a chapter to go in and pre-order. I really want 1 person in a chapter to do a pre-order. And that is on the website. It's under the events section, and it just says pre-order promotional materials, I think. And I would like that done by about February 14th. I know our other deadline for council is the 15th, so I'm okay with the 15th too, just so you have one date in your head. And then you will pay and pick up your bundles at council. Those will be already pulled together and ready for you. this is our first one. They are notepads. I believe it said a 4x5, 4-inch by 5-inch notepad, and we'll be selling these in bundles of 20 for just $10. Not a great image. I could not get a good one, a good picture off of the proof that they sent, but it's a black ink pen with pink on the ends and pink lid. Ink pens, bundles of 20 for $7, and the logo won't stick straight up like that. It's kind of awkward looking. It does wrap all the way around like a normal pen. A bracelet, I was not able to get a picture of the proof. I was hoping to. We're going to be ordering rubber bracelets like the Livestrong style, and I have found a website that has lots of colors, so we're going to order pink and green, and then there's one that's like a multicolored, and it was pink, blue, and green. It's very cute. So it'll say Kappa Phi on one side, and then Sisters in Christ, Sisters for Life on the other side in a really cute font. And I have on here 20 of them for $10. However, that was with the first website. This one that I've ordered one round from to see if the quality is good, they'll be more like 20 of them for $7. They were just cheaper. So if the quality's good, it'll be a little bit less than that. And then we're also going to offer promotional shirts. The idea behind this shirt is that your chapter purchases 20 or however many you see your chapter moving forward with that number of actives, and those kind of become your chapter shirts, not necessarily ones that people keep. You certainly could if an individual wanted to purchase them. That would definitely be an option. But kind of shirts that are more generic toward Kappa Phi, to be used on your campus. We chose 3 bright colors. They're not that stripy like it looks. Those are the 3 color options. So they're all called neon. Neon blue, neon green, neon pink. This is the front logo. This over here is the front, Kappa Phi, established in 1916. And then this is the design that will be centered on the back. Each of these shirts is a unisex style crew neck. We'll be selling them for $9. Which, especially for smaller chapters, these are some great things to get without breaking the bank. I have a link down here, but since I've already shown the council one, I don't think I need to go to it. These ones, because it's a different brand, they do offer different sizes. It goes all the way down to kids sizes. So if you have a sponsor with children or any members with children that would like a shirt, that would be awesome. Everybody can promote Kappa Phi. And this style shirt goes up to 4XL. I believe it's $9 for all of the sizes until you hit either the 2X or the 3X. It jumps to $12. But again, that's any of the 3 color choices. Just like the council shirt, you will pay on that Crispy Print website, and you can pick it up at council. If one person wants to order for the whole chapter, you can do that. If individuals would like to purchase, you can do that as well. And whenever I pick up the shirts, they will give me a printout of exactly what's been ordered. So if one chapter orders 20, then I will have all of those bundled and labeled with that chapter name.
Probably should unmute myself for you guys can't hear me. Do you guys have, as of right now, that's what I have in regards to council. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or anyone else on any of your NPC that has something specific they want to add, please do. But as of right now, that's the basics of kind of my overview for council. Giving you guys a little bit of a taste, but not letting you have too much, because we have to keep some things for you guys to get excited for. But we want to make sure you guys are getting a little bit more of a taste this year before council than normal, so you guys can get excited for what's going to be happening.
I do have one thing to add. For any sponsors who are on here or members of alumni chapters, before registration, on day one, there's going to be a sponsor workshop, and we are inviting one representative from our alumni chapters to join us as well, as the primary topic of the workshop is talking about generational differences. And think that that's a really critical topic as we talk about bridging that gap between actives and alumni and sponsors.
All right, looks like there was a question that was asked in regards to the dress code. So with council, there will be a couple events that we ask that you guys dress up for. So we can send out kind of a very specific memo, but in this year, when you guys get the programming packet at the beginning of the week, we'll make sure that it's highlighted or noted what days you need to dress up. But I think usually there's like 3 events, I think, that you need to dress nicely for, and the rest of it is your own casual clothes. But Karen or Jen, is that kind of a good estimate, about 3 times?
Yes, and I would just say your casual clothes, as you would think, should be modest in nature.
Yes. And I don't believe the college has a dress code. Otterbein specifically, no.
As far as I know, no.
Yeah, no. I don't believe they do.
I would also remind active chapters and choras that there will be a store, so you're allowed to bring items to sell on site. And also, if you're planning ahead with your money, that's a good idea. Plus, Nationals will be sponsoring a silent auction, as we have done in the past.
Yeah, so plan ahead. Either bring a checkbook or cash. That's usually helpful.
If chapters want to bring items for the silent auction, they may, but all the money from the silent auction will be grouped together, and that has not yet been decided where it's going, but more than likely it will be divided between extension efforts and future council finance.
Any other questions, comments?
I'll make my one request that I did at the beginning. If you are here representing your active chapter, please send me a chat message and let me know which chapter you are here as a part of.
Or send me the message, either one of the carries.
I don't know why. Yeah, sorry
because
about
you
that.
hosted the meeting last time.
Last time. Yeah, I did. So I'm the second Karen, I guess.
Never wrong with more than one Karen.
Very scary, isn't it?
Thank you all for being here. I love seeing so many of us on the call tonight.